family, hi friends. Just wanted to do an update on my video for the train layout. I don't think I've ever done a video date since November, so we went through all the Christmas and now January. Most January's gone. And we got some things to show you on the layout on the farm area, which has been my biggest thing that I've been working on. And then we're going to follow a train around the set. It's been a while since I've done a run around, just follow everything around. So we'll do that, and I hope that'll help my grandkids to be happy. Anyway, they requested a couple of videos, so my beautiful wife has helped me with the camera today, so I love you, thank you for that, and we'll get started. Turned around here. I wanted to talk about some of the models that I've purchased and worked on with this layout or with the farm scene, and this one is the first one on my list, and it was made by American Model Builders, and it's a barn and a ranch house or a farmhouse, whichever you want to call it. And then there's a green shed in the middle that you can see in the background. The barn and the house are excellent, well quality, lots of options, beautiful, come together really nice, everything works good. The green shops, I tried to put one of them together. You get two of them, and it just was not a very good, I don't know, just the pieces weren't right cut, and they have you put a paper membrane on the outside of it with some other stuff, and it just didn't work. It didn't stick. It was a mess. So would not recommend the green shop / garage barn, whatever you want to call it. But the house and the big red barn, perfect, beautiful. I recommend them highly. It's about an $90 kit, so it's not a cheap kit, but good quality. So I'll show you what I did to them, because we all have to put our flair on our own little houses. So this would be the house that came in the kit, and so we're calling this Farmhouse 1. And you can see the lattice work and the arch work around the posts, and all the windows have either the option of being opened or closed. And then the side view of it over here. Again, just a really nice kit. Everything goes together pretty smoothly, not very difficult, just take your time. The garage is not part of the kit, but it fit into what was going on, so I got this one. And it was another laser kit company, I forget their name, but it's only partially done. Don't have any doors or windows in that one yet. So Farmhouse 1, we put him a pond out front so he can either fish for bass or what other trouts or whatever he's looking for. This part back here is going to be a big stockyard, basically, for the animals, cows, horses. I don't know if I'll have piggies or not, but anyway. So then, I'll give you a close-up look at the barn itself. Really nice, like I said, really nice quality. It's a good barn, very detailed. The roof is stickers that you put on one row at a time, and they turn out into this octagon shape. Really, really nice. Windows and doors can all be opted open or closed to whatever you're modeling. A little roost on the top there. So, but yeah, it's a nice model. Goes together well. This is a white silo on the side of the building here. It was a clear plastic router bit cover. I had to get a new router bit, and as being an N-scaler, I'm sure most of you guys are the same. When you see something, you think, how can I use this on my layout? And so this is what I did. I made it a silo. So then we'll come over top here, get a more pull-out view. I got some corn. This is the BLMI corn, and it is the harvest. It was a yellow color, the harvest color, and I spray painted it. Obviously, I need to do dirt work around it and put it in place. We have another silo in the back here with an outbuilding and some equipment, and then pull back out again here. So this is the aerial view of the farm area, and so I've got quite a bit of area here. I think it's about 6 foot by 2.5 feet, 2 foot, probably 2 foot. And so we'll probably put a pivot in here. My one son mentioned to me to put a pivot in here, and then a hayfield probably would be the most logical thing to be in this place. Maybe another corral with some more animals, I'm not totally sure. I did all the fencing myself. It's really easy to do. Just made myself a jig for the fence itself for gaps, and then just cut posts, super glued it all together, drilled holes, and stuck it in place. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it the wood color for the posts, and I'm gonna leave it white, obviously, for the fence rails. But not too bad, pretty easy to do. Fly over here to farmhouse number 2. So now farmhouse number 2, well, let me back up just a bit. This is Model Powers or Power Models kit. Definitely on the low end of budgeting kits, but it turned out okay. Originally it was a yellow with a black shutter, and I didn't like that. Obviously I like blue and pretty colors, so that's why it's blue and pretty colors. But it's got some good work. It's got some lattice work on the basement there, and got some downspouts for the rain gutters. So it's a nice model. This is kind of taking off from the greenhouse or green shop that came with the other kit. I did raise the roof on it, and I changed the dimensions of it a bit, and used the doors and windows and such things, and even the little chimney pipe that pokes up on the left hand side there. So this is just a scratch build model that I put together so this house would have something to park their tractor in or whatever else they need to park it in. Now the other part of this farm is houses. Yeah. And so I made some trees, and 68 of them to be exact, and I've ordered some red puffy balls from China that are supposed to be small enough to be apples, so that is the overall hope it will have an apple tree farm. But the first order got lost in shipment. So we've reordered again, but now we're waiting 30 more days for the other red apples to come in, if they make it. But of course it's on the slow boat from China, the old saying goes. And so anyway, so that's that. And I saw another video where somebody had lined their railroad tracks with trees, and I loved the look. So I made it, I had to do it for myself. So that's why they just keep on going, down, 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 down. So pull out just a little bit and give you the big reveal here. My mother did this for me. She's quite the artist, and she is a good painter. She's painted my other things in our house as far as artwork goes. And so I asked her if for Christmas if she would paint me some backdrops for my layout, because we're 8 years now and we haven't had any backdrops, and it's always a comment that I get in my blog, in my viewings. Where's your backdrops? Where's your backdrops? So now we have some backdrops. Saying that, the other room I don't have any backdrops. She even made me an eagle. How cool is that? Anyway, it looks pretty good. It ties in well. I've got to put some trees and bushes and stuff to make it, flow together a little bit better. She did me a nice little meadow scene here, and I'll get some stuff on this side to make it look more together. And then the biggest thing that was a change was that our white mountain snow cap, you can tell that it's a white capped snow mountain because it has blue behind it. Before it just had the white wall, so it just kind of all blended together. You really couldn't tell, where it started, where it stopped, what was really going on. But it looks really nice now. And then it ends over here on main line number 2, and that's where the main line comes into this room and also leaves back out of this room in that same area there. So then this is just the normal mountain that has been here for about a year now, I think. But yeah, so let me fly into the other room and try not to make you sick. We'll get some trains going here. So the train we're going to follow around today is this one, number 5475. So let me get him started here. Okay. We're ready. Now he's going to go into the mechanical room here, so we're going to catch him on the other side where he's going to come out of the portal over by the nice new painting area. So bye. So you got to know I'm doing this for grandkids, so you got to have the highs and buys. So flying back over again. One day maybe I'll become a fancy editor and be able to edit all these and have them all music and such things, but right now we're just enjoying it. Just enjoying being able to do some videos for the grandkids, and this is kind of my record of what I'm building. So and I've just shared it with the world, I guess, or whoever wants to see it. But hopefully it helps other people that give them ideas or thoughts on what they can or can't do. And anyway, there we go, 5475, he's coming through. We have about 40 cars on here, I think, maybe 38 cars. And it's a grain train, so multicolors, lots of different road names, like the multicolors. Orange ones really stand out. So I'm going to just back up and give you just a broad view of this. This area is an 8-foot by 8-foot area, and it really didn't know what else to do with it. Just do some S's here and kind of get you a look at a long train going across the valley. There's a place in Utah, southern Utah County. The train has to pull a hill before it reaches over the top, and I think it switches back 3 times. but you can stand in one place and watch it go across the valley or up the hill going across the valley. So that's pretty cool. I like watching that over there in Utah. Okay. Alright, let's fly over here and catch him on the way back out of the tunnel into the train room. So this is kind of a fun scene. I got a couple of boaters down there and some people watching the waterfall. Yeah, it turned out kind of cool. Anyway, so we are leaving the family room now, going across the hallway. Turn this train on, which is my DC run for my line number 2, and that's going to be him up there going into the portal up there. That's line number 2. I've got a coal company here. That was my last video that I did. We did a nice lake scene here. We got some canoers out there. We got some cabins. Just some boaters, and somebody's got their jet ski getting ready to dump in there. Need to put a dock on there still, but it's always a work in progress. This is kind of the main town. We got, you know, like we got Dairy Queen, we got Casey's General Store, we got Denning's. Anyway, then some other houses here downtown. Kind of my yard. I don't have a really big yard, so I got some power sitting around and some cars sitting around waiting to be used. And then we just come back around. So this room is 14 by 15, so it's a little bigger room for us. And there's downtown right there, a river that runs through the middle of downtown. So then line 1, I've lost my train, haven't I? Here he comes. So there's line 1 again. And he does kind of an S like he does in the other room. Got a woods company shop there. We got a granary here, flour mill. Got some reservoirs for oil refineries. I used to call this hill here the farm hill, but now it's more of a recreational area. A couple of houses is all. So a small lake for people to walk around. And then that train is going behind us here, and it's going into the tunnel portal here, which comes around here. So we've got this is my cement company factory up here. So this was Medusa Cement, and the rest of it in the back there, those 3 buildings were scratch builds. And then this is a coal. This is from a coal company. So I'll get back over the train, huh? So here we go. Train's running through the back of the city. Let's see, this is our granary right here. The train goes behind the granary. And then we're coming back over here by the lake. That's where line 2 started out when we started the video. Another cabin there. And then a little mountain in the back, which brings us out to the front here. We had a car on the track. So, yeah. And line 2 decided to come in too. That's worked out pretty good. Lost a car. Now you can tell it's a real day in the modeling world of railroads. We lost a car. Anyway, hope this gets to everybody safely. Hope everybody's having a great day. I love you all. Thanks for your love and support and all the comments. We appreciate those. So have a wonderful day. Talk to you later.